So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 50 of Macka's Chevrolet Convertible project. Part 50. That's unbelievable. What a milestone. I've had a piece of video that I've wanted to share with you in the last two episodes, but for reasons that are unknown to myself, I've forgotten to put it in. You know, that's how things go. And so tonight I'm going to throw it in. And what it is, Neil was presented an award for his 50 years of service, recognising that amount of service to the public transport in Victoria. And they were about to start, you know, they got all up and they got the award and they started the announcement, stop. And they all looked at me like I was from Mars, which is probably natural. And they were, well, what are we stopping for? I said, because I've got to get the camera out and I've got to film it because this will go on to our video. Well, the introduction to introducing Macka was, you know, a mile long. And then Macka jumped up and he said more than a few words, which went for ages too. So what I'm going to do is condense it all down and throw it into the video. As you can see, the way I'm dressed is still a heat wave up here in the land of milk and honey. Today, it's 20 degrees. So, like, I don't know how people put up with that sort of temperature. It's just amazing. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that in the next couple of days it'll drop down to, like, you know, 15 or 16, and that's nice, pleasant weather for the land of milk and honey. And you can sort of just, you know, you can put a jumper on or you can put a wind cheater on and you can feel comfortable, you know. This is you know, anyway. So let's get into today. So today, Vince turned up, and Vince, I thought the car was okay the way it was, but no. So everywhere that the guys are going to start working, and Vince puts out a plea to everyone in this video to come along and help out putting it all back together again now, because he's polished around, you know, where badges are going. He's polished around where lights and everything are going to go. And he took the car from being what I thought was absolutely fantastic to like 3 levels beyond fantastic. You know, that it looks great now. And he was polishing it, and then Robert Brown turned up, and he got Robert Brown to be like a quality control for him because he'd been looking at the car all day, and then Brownie was picking up bits and pieces that needed more attention. He ended up doing the back boot lid as well, and then up the sides of the tops of the quarter panels, and did some of the quarter panel as well. But largely it was where trims were going and where badges were going to be attached. That's about it, I think. So I'll stop talking, throw you into the videos, and you can see what went on today. There we go.
Okay, so the award we chose to do first, because as I said, people are due on time commitments to go places. We have multiple awards here today, but this one's quite significant, and I don't think most people in this room have even been alive for how long this person's been in the railways. I first came to the railways back in 2010. This man was a very strong, very I guess influential character in the locomotive space. Colin obviously worked with him and mentored by him as well. Colleagues. So I guess without further ado, that this man for 50 years of service into the railways of Victoria, and that's through multiple transitions, multiple different companies, and currently with Alstom, and everybody knows him, everyone knows what's going on in his life. But I'd like to welcome Neil McPherson up to the podium. There we go. All right, do you want to say a few words, mate? A story from the old days?
I will say a few words, yes, thank you. Yeah, welcome everyone. I'm glad the company put on a bit of a spread for us, and obviously our presentation. I do have 50 years of service, a little bit more than 50, but yeah, it's been a great ride.
So here we are back on Macka's Chev again, and we'll go in and have a look and see what's going on. It took me ages to get here today because of the traffic. I was parked in a traffic jam, and then Siri says to me, oh, maybe we'll go this way and we'll save 9 minutes. Oh, Siri, I'm in the left lane. I need to be in the far right lane. Anyway, we managed it, and it was a bit difficult and a bit scary. Anyway, there's the Chev. and we've got the boot lid on, which is nice. And yesterday they got the other little bits painted. So we've got these bits for the steering column all painted, and like there's that thing in ermine white, and that is just like glass. It's just beautiful. And there's the glove box lid that he's been working on for ages and ages, but finally he's got it, because that looks absolutely mint, as Frank would say. And then have a look at these things. Oh, they just look beautiful. So there's a bit of a look at what he did yesterday, and we'll catch up with him when he arrives. He's probably stuck in the same traffic I was. So we'll catch up with what's going on.
Just because it's in my mind, if you look here, you see where I've rubbed it back a little bit.
Yeah,
what I did was I got a razor blade. This is what I was talking about when we painted the car.
Yeah.
Tricks to getting runs out.
Yeah.
So you tape up. I prefer to use a little blade. I had a couple here, but they've gone missing. So I've taken a punt. I'm using a bigger one. Now tape it to from here back and then, so I'll leave a little bit exposed. And the difference between the blade and the tape now is the distance you want to get the run out. Once you, so if you look here, can you see just there was a huge run here.
Oh yeah, you can just see it.
You just see it.
Yeah.
So what you do is in the same direction. You want a good light source, so you don't lose where you are. But you go in the same direction, and you just keep going. And as I keep doing that, you'll see it looks nasty. It looks like scary to do. I'd actually change where the light comes from, maybe. But you can see in the same direction all the time. You can see that bit of the run coming away, and then as you keep going, you'll notice that with the light, you'll keep going, always the same direction, and you can feel it when it's gone anyway. I can just feel it now. It's slightly there, but you can probably see what I'm doing.
Yeah, can you? It's taking the run out.
Yeah. So,
Like it's sort of disappearing and blending it into the...
Yeah, and then what you do is you get some... Then from there, the next step is a little bit of soapy water. Not I've got it on low speed. There's still a little bit of it there, I can see a little bit, but look after the equipment. There's still a tiny bit there. Can you see it? Can you see it just there?
No, I can't see it at all.
Yeah, well, from here it's gone, but I'll just polish it quickly so you can see the...
I can't see any of that now.
Yeah, I can see just there. Can you see just there?
No, I can't.
I'll polish it anyway.
Yeah.
Right, so
Oh yeah, I can see it now, yeah.
just this vernacular stuff is really good. Alright, just a tiny bit, just to show you. I mean, I'll use a bigger polisher, of course, but this is just for display purposes only. This will probably highlight the run now.
Yeah, I can see it more now.
See it?
Not much of it there though.
But yeah, but you get the idea. So then from here, can you give me that cloth, that blue one, Peter, please?
Actually, I can't see it at all now.
No, it's there.
Is it?
See it there?
No.
Just stand here, you'll
No.
see.
Wipe it with that blue cloth again.
It's right there.
Oh yeah, you can see.
See?
You can just see
See,
it.
it was all the way down here.
Yeah.
But I've got rid of it to there, so now I'll just keep doing it.
Keep working on
There's a couple around the car, and then yeah, that's the painstakingly process of paint correction.
And then what do you have to
polishing.
use this stuff and go over the whole car?
Yeah, the whole car will look like that. See how nice that looks
Yeah,
now?
yeah, that
Can you see the orange peel in it though? I can flatten it even more.
No.
Just depends how much time. I'd like to leave a little bit of peel, but that's how it'll come up, the whole car.
Wow.
So we just keep doing the whole
So
car.
that's what you're doing today, is it? Getting
I'm
the
going to
runs
do,
out?
yeah, what I'd like to do is do the back, so then the boys can put the bumper bars and lights and everything in. Just do areas where people need to work. and then later I'll mask stuff off if I don't get to it before they need to assemble.
All right then.
But we're going to be assembling. We need to. And in here, if you have a look, I just bought an old. I bought an old tail light that came off the car, just for. And this is and this is how. In the end, this is how. New stuff, of course, but. That's how it'll look. So. No, we got new lights, yes, but they're the old ones. But that's the finish you're going to get.
That's nice.
When it's all polished up, see that run? Got to get rid of that. Just trying to get paint ripples and runs and high spots and stuff like that. Just knocking the top off from it because the paint's still fresh. So to get a final polish is, I'm not really interested in that. But I can see, you know, like runs and things like that. So I'm just trying to get them out. You probably can't see them, but
I reckon, honestly, from my perspective, it looks absolutely bloody fantastic.
Yeah.
And it seems to be, since you've been starting to do what you're doing today, that it
looks worse.
No, it's starting to shine up a lot more.
Oh yeah,
Like I thought it was good before, but it's bloody brilliant now.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get it flatter because you can see, if you look through, you see dry spots, and that's just from us painting it.
I can't see
so I need to, I can see them. And so when you polish it in the light, you'll see those dry spots. You'll see like tiger stripes. So I'm just trying to flatten it and get rid of them. I have on the other side. If you can you see a light in it? Can you see a light? See the reflection of the light?
Yeah,
if you follow the light, like in this direction, you'll see it get brighter and dimmer. See
No,
it?
I can't see that, no. It looks the same to me.
Yeah, well,
But that's me.
yeah. So the object is to flatten it, so I get it all uniform.
Yeah.
So there's no stripes in it, and then I'll let it go off a little bit, and then we'll polish it. But doesn't really have to be polished today. But it's just because I'm thinking about it. I just want to knock those little imperfections
Spots off,
yeah. And that's it, really.
It looks bloody beautiful.
And then I think I'll polish the panels separately and put them on. So it is painstakingly slow and tedious, and Peter Fagioli reckons I'm being too fussy. But, we have to be, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah, you know.
Because the end result's going to be the end result,
That's right.
isn't it?
You don't, and I'm not really. I don't go to shows and stuff like that because I don't like being judged.
Well, this
Is that wrong?
No, this is coming back to Dermpav in March for
well,
the
this,
open day.
This car belongs
So it's
to
got.
this group forever, doesn't it? Really?
It's good.
Like anytime there's a function or a celebration, we'll drag this car out with the bus. Look, you can still go more from here, but like now from here, it's just another stage, and
That's like amazing.
yeah, that's amazing.
Like I thought it was good when the paint went on, but now look at
Look at
how
that
pretty
now.
it is.
That's like, yeah, it is. It's another level.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Macka's going to be wrapped. Look, we could have left it how it was. Macka would have been wrapped. We just could have left it in undercoat, put Hessian sacks over the seats. He would
You
have
can
been
see the
wrapped.
Dermpav like sign in it. Look.
See, it's still a bit dryish, but I can get it better than that. What do you do, Arthur? Oh.
Arthur's gone.
So the bad quarter panel is probably the good quarter panel these days.
Oh, okay.
But I got some. I haven't been sleeping well since I painted it.
Why?
Because I got a couple of runs and a bit of shit in the paint.
No, you fix all that up. Look, it
So
looks
yeah, that's
brilliant
what I've
now.
done today. So today, like, we can get it better than this, but I'll tell you what, it's pretty good now.
Yeah, I reckon too.
You look down this side. This side had some runs and some rubbish in the paint, and I've blocked that. Mind you, I've only done from here to the top of the car, and there was some dry spots in the boot lid that I didn't like, but yeah, it's come a long way this morning, although it looks like we've done nothing.
No, you can see it's much more shinier now.
Yeah, it's flatter, shinier, the runs are gone, the rubbish that was in the paint. Look, there's a couple little bits and pieces, but Macka's going to love it. Like I said earlier, we could have put some Hessian sacks over the seats and undercoated it and made it drivable. Macka would have been happy. So to get this car like this, he's stoked.
He will be, I'm sure.
He'll be stoked, and there'll be some tears, and we just need to get some hands here now. The boys need to get involved now and get down here. Andy, Robbo, we need the electricians here.
You want the all-sparks here?
We need the all-sparks here to start wiring, and Andrew's already told me I haven't spoken to Steve, but Andrew said he's going to come down, put the interior in, and then there's a big box or two of parts that are literally on our doorstep. Once they arrive, it's going to be like Christmas morning, but it actually is Christmas morning. So
It's not far away, Christmas, is it?
no, we're that close to Christmas that's going to slow us down here.
When do you reckon presentation will be?
Well,
January?
yeah, I hope so.
Early or late?
It'll be late, won't it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Mid to late.
if it doesn't push into Feb, but
And it
you know,
depends
it's
on-
one of those questions. It's like, how do you answer it?
Yeah.
You know, like.
It is hard, I agree.
I mean,
But if all the parts are here, then it's just assembling it all.
Yeah, if all the
to make
pieces
it
here.
to assemble.